Hey everybody, it's Sarah. I'm coming to you today with my week 13 update. Just to go over my stats, I am 31 years old. I'm 5'10". My highest recorded weight was 412. Surgery weight was 398.6. And I weighed in Friday morning at 342.8. So that was a loss from the week of being 9.9 pounds, and overall since surgery 56.2 pounds. So yay. This is the way it's been going for me anyway. Like the weight loss, it's like a stair step, it's like I'll lose and then I won't, and then I'll lose and then I won't, and then I'll lose, and it's like big drops, like 10 pounds in a week, and then 2 weeks or a week, probably 2 weeks, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, it'll be like nothing, and then it's like 10 pounds, nothing, 10 pounds, 10 pounds. That's just how it goes. I have no clue why, whatever. I still average 5 pounds a week, so that's why I don't really get concerned when I have those weeks of not losing anything, because they're usually centered around Shark Week. So I don't know what it is about that, but it just stops me for a week, and then it takes like a week to recover from that, and then I'll have big drops, and I'll be like I'll be in the next 10-pound range like overnight. I have no clue why. Just the way it goes, I guess. Our bodies are crazy. So, just trying to think over the week. I know, I didn't really have a good eating week, but not a bad eating week. It was just kind of like a meh eating week. I grabbed my phone so I could kind of look. My best days were kind of later within the week. Like last Wednesday, Thursday were probably my best eating days, where I was really on track. Friday, I didn't eat a lot at all. I really didn't eat hardly anything. Like an egg and some sausage, and that was about it. And not even real sausage. It was the Morningstar sausage, so it wasn't even real sausage. But yeah, I didn't really, I had some smoked salmon, and I had tuna, and then a little ham roll up thing. I drank my fluids like I was supposed to. I didn't even do protein shakes. I did some protein bars. I did have a couple protein bars, just because I knew I wasn't eating a lot or anything of substance. So I would eat a protein bar just to make sure that my protein was getting up there. I was just kind of it was just like a snacky kind of week, I guess you would say. I would pick a piece of ham out of the box, it was a really snacky kind of week, which of course is bad because it needs to be structured, but there's nothing really in the house to make bad choices on, because I just don't bring it into the house, because I know if I do bring it into the house, I'm going to make those bad choices. So I just don't bring it in the house. And since I work from the house all day, I just kind of I find myself, and then that's what I sat here for 5 minutes trying to figure out what I was trying to say. What I was going to say was, I found this week to be a week that I was eating for boredom. And I guess that's really why it was a snacky kind of week, is because I was kind of bored. So like I just walk around the house, like on my breaks or on my lunch or whatever, just, randomly, because I get up and walk around. I just don't sit here for 8 hours. I just find myself walking around, looking in the cabinets, looking in the refrigerator, trying to find something that sounded good, but nothing ever sounded good. But then I would just pick something just to put in my mouth, and that's a bad habit. Like that's how I really kind of have always been. So it's a good thing that there's nothing bad in the house, because I probably would have found it and I would have put it in my mouth, and then it would have could become a bad eating week. And so you gotta stop them in their path when they're rolling. And the problem was, honestly, I don't even know what the problem was. I don't know. I really don't know why we do that. But it may have been what I was doing in my job last week, because I switch off week by week on what I do. Some weeks I am filling out forms and informing manufacturers of adverse events, things like that. And then on other weeks, I'm waiting for emails from the manufacturers for clarifications on the adverse events that we have reported. So I switch off week by week on what I do. So it could have just been one of those weeks where it's just that more boring kind of week, because I'm sitting there waiting for a adverse event or clarification to come through. But it happens. But it's good that I recognize it, so that I can kind of counteract it, so that it won't really happen again, so that I can not, so I can better prepare myself in the future to not fall into those paths. And another thing I know too is because I did not meal prep either. So that kind of set me up for failure anyway as well, because I actually I didn't meal prep for myself at all. And then we were so busy last week, in the beginning of the week, I didn't even meal prep for my husband either until midweek. So yeah, like he didn't even get meal prep meals until he got like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, it was kind of a bad week all the way around. This week, still not starting off the best. Our weekends, I really need to, I need to get myself on a planned schedule, because the weekend kind of turned into a big mess. Instead of doing the things that I needed to do so that we could be better prepared for the week. But I know this week I'm not eating out of boredom. I actually am eating, the correct way. So, last thing I wanted to say, I said was it last video or the video before? I don't know. I talked about dumping. And I said that I think that I'm a delayed dumper. And I found that out to be true. We went to the movies this past weekend, and I did make a bad choice. My husband, he got the popcorn and his soda. It's Dr. Pepper. He can't live without. And of course, the only drinks that they have are carbonated drinks. But they had an icy machine, and then they had refrigerators of water, water bottles. And I sat there, debating in my head, oh, should I get an icy or should I get a bottle of water? Because how about the bottles of water were $5, right? And we didn't stop before, so I could sneak in a bottle of water in my purse. So the bottles of water were $5. And the ices were $4. And I was thinking in my like old Sarah mentality, because I really do have I have a trouble with financial things, like spending money on things that I don't find to be a good deal. So I actually still had that, instead of just saying, well, just spend the $5 on the bottle of water, because I was thirsty. So I wanted something. And instead of just being like, Sarah, spend the $5 on the bottle of water, it's just going to be like, I mean, the best bottle of water, even though it wasn't, because it's Dasani and I don't like Dasani. Instead of doing that, I was like, well, I'll only spend $4, and then at least I'll get an icy, which has flavor. And it was blue. And you know, I have a weak girl for blue drinks. So I got this icy, right? And it was so freaking sweet. Like, so freaking sweet. Oh my God. It was like sucking on a piece of candy. It was so sweet. I drank probably about a third of it. Like, it was like a, I don't know, 24 ounce cup. And so I probably had, 7-8 ounces of it. So, I mean, still quite a bit. So, next day, I paid for it, though. Like, because I told y'all, I don't get the immediate, clammy face, fast beating heart, and then like stomach, and then, I gotta go. I don't get that. I get it. I don't get it that immediately after I eat it. I get it the next day. Even though I still don't get any of those symptoms. It just is, I gotta go. And of course we were in Tractor Supply, which, I mean, I like Tractor Supply bathrooms anyway, because it's just the one stall, so I can lock the door and nobody can come in behind me. But we were in Tractor Supply because I need to buy a new incubator for my eggs. And yeah, so it happened. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it happened. And, so now I know, can't have those things. It won't affect me immediately, but it'll still affect me. So, just so y'all know out there, it may not happen immediately, but it still may happen. But that's about it. And so, it was just one of those weeks. You're just going to have one of those weeks. It's a process, it is a process. You can't be perfect at it, day one out the gate. Still 3 months later, I'm still learning. But I really kind of babied my baby pouch anyway. So now I'm venturing into those forbidden territories that I know that I shouldn't, and I mean, I'm still paying for it, so just be cautious, guys. Just be aware. It's hard, but you got to really retrain your brain into, don't even debate it. Just get the bottle of fucking water. Sorry, everyone. Just get the bottle of darn water. You spend $5 or not, just get the bottle of darn water. But that's all I got for y'all this week. So just to update, I am going to do a body shot, probably do it tonight and upload it for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a good day.